You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio. We are here once again, and today, man, we have another amazing show lined up for you. We have an amazing event by Danielle, and guess what, man? We have something that's happening for the press exclusively tomorrow, May 17th at 11 a.m. New Creation Christian Fellowship, and this is all to tease for the main event on Saturday, June 18th. And I just want to first welcome Ms. Danielle and say, how you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning. Good to be back. Thank you for having me.
This is awesome.
Like a family.
always like family. This is awesome because this Mind, Body, Soul Saturday, June 18th is all about Juneteenth. And first and foremost, this amazing press event where people get access to all the amazing superstars, right, that are with this amazing event. Tell us about the press opportunity for all media outlets.
So we're having our first press junket, which will take place, like you said, tomorrow, May 17th at 11 o'clock at New Creation Christian Fellowship in the main sanctuary. We're opening this up to all of the press, whether that's newspaper, television, radio, podcast, you name it. The artists that are performing during the Juneteenth Family Festival, which we call the JFF, this year is Erica Campbell, Fred Hammond, Molly Music, Tim Bowman and Faith City Music. And it's so great because we're partnering with the Impact Network out of Detroit, Michigan. It is the largest African-American inspirationally owned and operated network in the world. They service over 90 million homes. So if you turn on your television station right now, 9 times out of 10, Impact Network is on it. And so we'll also have the executive of the Impact Network, Royal Jackson, to be with us as well tomorrow. So we're going to be talking about everything the JFF and just some fun stuff. And then we are also opening up to just regular individuals as well if they want to come out and ask questions to the artists or just, be a part of the festivities.
And this is also an opportunity for the media outlets to give their audience some background history all about JFF because everyone knows Juneteenth is very important, and touch on that for the audience because I think that is also important for the audience to understand why this is something that we're celebrating. Right.
So I had an opportunity over the last several weeks to really dive deep into the Juneteenth national holiday now, a national holiday, and what that means to the African-American community and to the community as a whole. The interesting thing about it is a lot of people are not aware of Juneteenth. Even when I lived in Michigan, I wasn't as aware of Juneteenth as I was until I moved to Texas. Well, that's because it's very specific to Texas history. So it's not just a Black thing or African-American thing, whatever you want to call yourself. It's not just that. It's actually history for everyone. It's almost like a new Independence Day, because that's when individuals in Texas found out they were free. So the Emancipation Proclamation happened 1863. Texas slaves did not know they were free until 2 years later in 1865. So that's when, and we're talking over 250,000 slaves that had no idea they were free. And during that time when they found out, that's when Juneteenth was birthed. That's when they started celebrating and honoring their freedom. And man, it just shows such perseverance, such just faith and fortitude to just keep pushing and to keep wanting something better. And so at this moment where now, like I said, it's a national holiday, we get an opportunity to really celebrate freedom and the diversity that's in our communities. And that's why it's so important. And not just around the world, but because San Antonio area, if we just deal with San Antonio by itself, San Antonio is the second largest city in Texas. It is the 7th largest city in the country. So we may talk about the African-American numbers being lower in percentile, But that doesn't mean we don't have a huge influence of African Americans in the San Antonio area. Hence, we have the largest Martin Luther King March in the country. So that tells me that there's an opportunity for more diversity. It's an opportunity for us to really unify. And so that's what I'm looking forward to this year. We often do not relate spirituality and our freedoms in Christ with the freedom that we now enjoy. And so with my company, Perpetual Innovations, we specialize in inspirational, family-friendly events. And this one by far is the largest one that we've done to date. So with everything that's happening in the world today, the moral compass really being challenged, it's an opportunity for us to bring something for the entire family. And when I tell you this Juneteenth Family Festival, the day is power packed with events. So, I mean, you want to plan to be there your entire day.
Once again, we're talking to Danielle Gulley. You can go to her website, daniellegulley.com, and click JFF tab so you can find out more information on this amazing event on Saturday, June 18th. That is the Juneteenth Family Festival. And I want to say also, you have a lot of stuff that's going on from early in the day to late evening. You have a 5K run. You have the JFF ceremony. You have a carnival that starts at 12 noon. You have events for marriage and singles, and also all that prepping to the 7:30 p.m. JFF mega concert. So it's a slam-packed day on the 18th.
It is. Not to mention, we just added a veterans panel, which we'll be talking about, or the individuals that are hosting it will be talking about PTSD, family restructuring after deployments, different things like that really impacts our military community. And as we know, in the San Antonio area, we have one of the largest military cities in the world. So this is going to be very, very powerful. And me being a military spouse, I am really, really happy to add that element to it. We're also, which is not featured here, throughout the day, we'll have a whole health panel. So our slogan is mind, body, and soul. And we're targeting every aspect of that. So with the mind, body, and soul, you get a chance to, as we deal with the body, we'll have different health trucks that will be out there as well. So we'll be doing a blood drive, and then you'll also be able to be tested for sickle cell, diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, and so many other things, because we really want to target becoming healthier on the inside and the outside. Because what we understand is if we have healthy and strong individuals in our communities, then we have stronger communities.
And you also have tickets that will be available for people who want to purchase right now, aka early bird tickets. But the catch is it's only going to be available on jff2022.eventbrite.com. So they have to hurry up. Do you know the cutoff dates?
Cutoff dates for the early bird tickets is May 19th. So you have 3 days to get your discounted early bird tickets. And then after that, the prices will go back up. But I do want to tell you, we have a lot of free activities because we don't want to miss anybody. And of course, this event of this magnitude, it requires a lot of money and a lot of, planning and scheduling. But the JFF ceremony, which is where we're going to be honoring 7 individuals, it may be more now, individuals that have made a major impact in the community and abroad that have been selected by their peers. If you go to the website, you can actually see those awards and the criteria. That's going to happen during the JFF ceremony. That ceremony is free of charge. It starts at 10 o'clock. I believe it's 10 o'clock or 10:30 that day. Again, it's free of charge, but you do need to have a ticket. So once you go on Eventbrite, you can just select the JFF and that event is free. The single symposium and the marriage symposium, both of those are completely free, but you just need to go to the website and get a ticket for those, because we only have space for 300 in both of those symposiums, and those tickets are going fast. So the price is going to be in the Freedom Walk Run, which it covers your shirt your water, and your number for your back, and it's only $30. And then as we move on to the carnival, of course, that has a price, and then the concert. But outside of that, we wanted to mix it up to give people an opportunity to come and just be a part of the festivities, financially, if they don't have it, man, just come and experience the diversity and the culture. It's going to be great. Again, we have 10 food trucks that are going to be available with different types of food. So again, it's an all-day celebration. So come out and just have a great time.
Again, this is going to take place on Saturday, June 18th, 2022. But this amazing event is also going to have a press event that is going to be tomorrow, May 17th at 11 a.m. at New Creation Christian Fellowship. And before we wrap up, where is this located for the actual event on Saturday, June 18th?
Yes, it's at the Real Life Amphitheater in Selma, Texas. If you've been following me at all, we had the King there. It's an open air venue. The grounds are absolutely beautiful. So everything for the JFF is happening on those grounds. That address is 16765 Lookout Road in Selma, Texas, 78154. Again, that's the Real Life Amphitheater in Selma, Texas.
Once again, talking to Danielle Gulley. You can go to our website, daniellegulley.com. Also, this event is brought to you by Perpetual Innovations and Impact Network. And you can go check out watchimpact.com if you want to check out their amazing platform and what they do for their audience. Once again, I want to say thank you to you, Danielle, taking time to talk to us about this special event that is not just in June 18th, but tomorrow, because this is going to be released today. So tomorrow, May 17th, all media outlets. Don't forget, 11 a.m. at New Creation Christian Fellowship and 8700 Four Winds Drive, Windcrest. I mean, that's perfect. You guys, make sure you spread the word to all your radio shows and podcast media outlets and news stations, because I think this is going to be a great little teaser for the actual event on June 18th. I want to say thank you to you, Danielle, once again, taking time in your busy schedule to talk to I Am Refocused Radio today.
Thank you so much. And want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you so much. And look forward to seeing you, Shemaya, at the event.
I Am Refocused Radio is brought to you by Foo 4 Star and Holy Crab. Foo 4 Star is a family-owned Asian restaurant in San Antonio, Texas. We have been a local favorite for Asian cuisine for over 10 years. With nothing but full smiles and fast service, you'll be leaving satisfied. Come on in for some authentic Vietnamese food. Holy Crab is one-of-a-kind Cajun Creole-style seafood restaurant located in Universal City, Texas. We offer traditional seafood items as well as chicken and steak. We also offer seafood boils. Come give us a try. You won't be disappointed. You can find these two eateries in Universal City, Texas at 2921 Pat Booker Road.